welcome. Welcome back. Obviously this is now episode 5. As I'm recording this, which as I'm recording this, episode 4 just came out. So, yeah. We introduced Stephanie. If I'm editing this video, we will name her in this episode, unless it comes out later or earlier. It all depends on when I finish stuff. But as you can see, if you have an eagle eye and you see the mini map, I've done some work. But she's growing. Now she's sleeping. So let's leave her alone while she sleeps. But I did a bunch of off-screen grinding, aka literally just going to go get some materials, and I'll address all this stuff in a second. But I literally just went to go mining to get a bunch more iron because we were running low on iron, and as well as level everything up. So now I have level 16 strength and 16 in building, and with the icons I can use diamond material. So this is all the extra stuff. I also did do a bunch of enchantments, and I need to get another efficiency 4 book to make an efficiency 5 book, so I can shave it to Dave to get the ultimate pickaxe level 6 efficiency, which in reality I really don't know if it does anything, but you know, I mean, if Dave's setting up the job, I'm here for the job. But I'll leave the shader on, so it's whatever. So actually I'll turn the shaders off for this example. So like I said, this will be the middle. If you were to come out here, eventually this will all be something different. You see the mountain. Looks beautiful, right? Why would I put a building here if it's going to block the view? So this will kind of be like a little terrace. So you'll be able to walk on it and look over the view into the park that's going to be eventually down there as well. I think it's really funny how every time I put this thing down, a fly gets stuck in it. And then this right here is a little bit of my terraforming. I kind of wanted to add a little overhang, which I can get to this and show you a bit of that. So I've kind of started working on the side. I kind of wanted it to more gradually go down, which I probably could still do. As of right now, I have it to where it curves in, goes into the cave, curves out, and goes this way. But I might actually have this to where it goes, curves around and goes down here, instead of actually going inside. But this is in order to get to the bottom. But I don't know what I'm gonna put in the middle here. I might do a building and an enclosure, or a building with an enclosure in it, so like kind of like a shop. This is temporary. This kind of looks weird. This is just the rough outline of my terraforming that I will do, and I might have it to where it curves out at the bottom. But I just wanted to show this off real quick. This is to show the process, really, which I can probably just do a little bit more on camera as well. But that means I have to fill in the void of nothingness with my brain cavity. So let's go sleep. And then I guess I could just talk through the process here. Last episode was 41 minutes long, I believe. We are on day 100. Whee! It's been 100 days in the Minecraft world. It was brought to my attention both by my sister, who's also played this mod pack, which is cool, and myself now, that I feel like the days last not long enough. So I might change it in the settings. I know there's a way you can do that. So I might make it a little bit longer for days, and a little bit shorter for nights. Skeleton, where thy be? He's below me, so whatever. So, I'll think about doing that. But right now, I want to have this towards flush with the path. So, it's all a time process. It looks to me right now, it looks very ugly, but I understand that's just part of the process of how it has to go through in order to look amazing. So I can't be hard on myself. So, oh, there's the skeleton. So, I'm just gonna build this up, see how this looks, and we can go from there. Yeah, so that's probably what we're gonna do. Then I'll have this curve out a little bit more. And then this will be some more of this stone, which I thought I had on me, but I don't. So it can actually blend in with turning around in the mountain. I really don't know what this is going to be. Obviously, like I said, there's going to be a little terrace so you can look above and see the park from here. This could be a little shop. I obviously have plans for a giant laboratory, and I think a little shop right there would be fine. And we can add a fish tank. Because that would be cool. I grabbed the wrong thing, didn't I? I did. Let me go back up there. I need andesite. Andesite is the temporary building block for anything that will be eventually replaced. So we'll have it to where it kind of corrodes over here and starts blending in with this giant rock. So, and I could just board that up. Board that up. Yeah, just get wood and board it up. But now we have it to where it comes down to here. I might dig one more down and do it that way. So, but we're getting closer and closer to the bottom. And we can have something here, but I mean, I have to do a lot of framework because I don't like going ham on the building process, and then it turns out it's ugly, and we no longer want to do it. And I say we, as in me. So, probably do a bunch of outlining with red, just to signify that I'm gonna do something here. I also don't like how open this is, as well. So, there's just so much that I need to actually do, because the whole point of it's supposed, well, I mean to press it. The whole point of it is to have it to where everything's like connected, but it's not too far apart. But also don't want everything to be close as well. So let's get an helicopter before I get distracted and forget again. So let's see how it looks. That doesn't look that bad. I kind of want to have it to where it's like a curve up. It's like a little bit more curve. This kind of seems like a straight line. So I didn't mean to hit the mic there. My apologies. And then I mean this. To be honest, if I were to describe this right now, it looks like a boat. Like a boat. When I say boat 3 times, I said boat. This looks like a front end of a boat. So I might change up how that looks. This is all temporary with quotations. I might just add it to where it's like 2 peaks peeking out. Peaks! Actually, now that I think about it, let's try that. This fly is aggravating me. Grab you. I know there's a specific flying structure. Flying utensil. I'm just gonna call it a flying utensil. Specifically made for building while you're flying. But obviously, I don't have bamboo to make that little thing. And I think it flies too slow. So, this works just fine for the time being. So, we're just going to build down. Come on, place. There you go. And most likely have it to where it's 2 different structures pointing out. Then we can have some type of vines connected to it or something like that. So it actually looks... we don't need to be in a helicopter for this. Drop it off. So it could be something really cool. Or this could be its own enclosure. I don't know yet. But, like I said, I'm kind of walking with the flow. I don't really want to spam creative. And what I mean by that is go to my creative world and start testing things out. Because I kind of want to just, go with the organic flow. Give what is given to me. So, let me go over here. It looks horrible, but like I said, that's just because it does look horrible. We'll extend it out. Jeez, every time I gotta record, I either got hiccups, I got a burp, I got some. Let's get back in helicopter. So, that looks a little bit better. And I could probably have this one to where it's protruding up, and this one's more of a protruding down spike. And this can curve around and go down here, and then end up down here. But hold on, let me fix my chair. chair's been fixed. So we can have that option there. I kind of do want to have it to where, I mean, the mountain technically here, because it's just the start of the, this is the center, which the center might change. I really don't know. This is the thought process going right now. The mountain is basically like a centerpiece. So we would have pressed J, because everything will go kind of around it. And then eventually it'll come down here. Possibly extend out this way. Even go inside of the mountain. There's a lot planned because there's a lot to do in the sense of anything that we can do. So, I guess I just want to show this part off really. What else can we do? Ooh, I definitely need to go get some bamboo. Let me go clean out my inventory. I don't know why I have all this stuff still in there. Like, I need it. I'm waiting for a local Dave to show up. So, turn that all in. I'm about to sneeze, so... Alright. Put that in there, put that in there. We don't need that whatsoever. Alright. So, inventory's organized. Kinda-ish. We'll grab you. God, sneezing makes my neck hurt. Which means that I'm weak. Drink some agua. Start heading down. So, I'm probably gonna change this up. So, gonna destroy that. Start getting this destroyed. And then we'll have it to where it goes out a little bit more wider on the very top. Like I said, or I can have it to where I do that now. We'll do it from below. So this will space out. How about we go 5 blocks deep? But it still will look like an arrow, so we'll go out a little bit more. We'll have it to where it's uneven, so sometimes they're really big, sometimes they're small, just to show like it's weighing on the earth. Which I don't know if that's the correct definition. I don't care. I'm simply filling the void with my brain. Keep going, keep going. We'll go up 1. Keep going, keep going. My fear was that it was gonna go out too far this way, but I mean, if it makes it look a little bit more natural, I'm not opposed to it. Now we'll start making the square. Because eventually it's going to have to curve around. I'll go up here and start messing with this. Nope. Destroy that, destroy that, destroy that, destroy that. Start filling. So obviously I'll have it like this where it's slab, stone, slab. So this will be somewhere in here will be slab. And keep going, stone, brick. I said stone brick. This is obviously cobblestone. And see, this is what I'm talking about. It's already nighttime. Like, dang, bro, man can't work. I'm thinking, actually, I was about to say, I'm thinking these 100 days are hard, but it indeed is when you start doing stuff. All those let's plays here is the people doing 100 days. It is definitely hard. But you know, me doing this now and seeing how much the time goes down makes me realize it's not as hard as I thought it was. So, yeah, this is something I would probably normally edit out, but like I said in the last video, I kind of want to have it to where it's more of a me thing. You guys chilling out with me. You know, some people are probably just here for the dinosaurs. Like, where are the dinosaurs? Which, you want the dinosaurs, go watch someone else's playthrough. Obviously they will be here. But like I've already explained, I want to do a little bit more. There we go. That looks way better. It'll kind of be like a curve, which I need to get an aerial view. let's go to the helicopter. So if it's too of a sharp turn, then we're gonna have an issue. But you know, oh, it's got a burp. Yeah. So you know, I just want to have it to where it's like a cool series for me to relax and do. I think we have to go in F5. I look from above. It's a little too sharp. Actually, yeah. I think it's mainly just because of the mountain. Oh, well, park the helicopter. Go to sleep because that creeper wants to say hello. We do it there. Jerry's always in bed. He hasn't got stuck in the cow place in a hot minute, so that's good. So, hello, Jerry. Good morning. We're now on day 101. So I can probably fix this issue. Oh, my fear was that the creeper was gonna jump down on me. Oh. I just build this out to make it seem like it's more of the mountain, and then it looks like it curves. There we go. All right. So, I could just terraform this whole mountain and make it all fresh, but actually, I probably won't do that. Need to find the outline. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna do that, and then just cut back to when I at least cut off the face of the mountain. So we'll do a spin, and you'll be there. All right. So it's obviously raining, and I didn't know this. I have the shaders on because I think it looks cool. It might stop raining. I really don't know. So I just terraform stuff, which you can't see, so I'll switch it back. So obviously I've cut that out. I've curved it around there. And I've kind of started building the basis for the giant stones that will be popping out. Obviously I'll add a little bit more detail. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on that stuff. Why is it glowing over here? Did I put torches? I put torches. So, yeah, that's how it looks so far. I don't think it looks that bad. On the mini-map, it doesn't even, it looks really good. Besides the edge a little bit, maybe I have to cone that one out. But this one's kind of aiming down, or aiming out on a cone, and that one's aiming up. So, getting some inspiration. I've just looked up some videos online. I will continue recording, and I'll have a little bit of music in the background. So I'll add some music now. And every time some type of beat changes, it'll switch over to me building something different. So, let's get to it, shall we? I'm pretty sure the last part you saw was me, naming Mr. Fly. So Mr. Fly will be walking around. And, yeah. I just wanted to check up on my pro. So, she's sleeping. The model looks amazing. Oh yeah, she's definitely gotten bigger. Spooky. Obviously, as you can tell, I've done some upgrades. Well, now made the helipad. Specifically for this guy. Added some rocks around it so it looks a little bit more natural. Leaves and all that stuff. Yeah, it does block the view of this, but it's not that bad. Added some shrubbery over here. This is still connecting. And what is that? And all that stuff down there, which we'll get to in a moment. So let's head down there. So, still working on this. As you can see, this is all shifting over to green. Haven't made anything with this yet. Hello, Mr. Chicken. And now, this looks way better in the sense of a curve. And then it curves down here to this. And this will be an enclosure, which I will show you in a second. What we're going to put in there. But probably either in a small time lapse. I probably don't need to. But yep. I think this looks really good. Where's my quadcopter? Quadcopter, where do you go? Where did it go? somewhere. I literally just had it. I might have parked it over here. Where? There it is. Yeah. Okay. We have no fuel for it. Let's put some more fuel in it. Actually. I'm like, what is that noise? I keep hearing distant. Alright. So, this is what it looks like from above. In my opinion. Looks way better at the moment. It's getting more of that spacious stuff. And I'm gonna start, once I finish down there, I'll start doing the outline for up top up here. And I'll, before the end of this episode, because I don't know how long this is gonna be at the moment, I'll add those custom trees. But look at this. Look how amazing that looks. Now, obviously, I'll add more stuff for once everything grows out and, you know, add a little bit more color to it. Because at the moment, it's just gray and green. So I'll add, like, flowers and all that stuff. But we have to let everything grow out. I really like how this looks. Looks natural. I like it. My fear initially was that it was too much gray. But that's been caveated by both the grass that will eventually grow and the leaves. And eventually I'll add some color in there, mixed in there. But in the center, which I don't know if I want to do one right there, and one right here. But we'll have two. Well, I probably will do that, but I just like how this looks. So this might just be the one. Just a little cool thing to walk past and see. But obviously, let me finish this up. This will be an enclosure. And, well, obviously, I have to fill this up. So, actually, hold up. I did add another mod. Yeah, this looks... that's not how that works. Hold up. Mink. Mink, 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 mink. Okay, I don't know how this works. I added a crayfish mod. Two of them, both glass. Well, not glass. Trapdoors. Indoors, I believe? I don't know. One of these I've added his mod into. Yeah, so let's fill this thing up with water. Get at least the bottom filled up. And then we'll work our way to the top. Alright, this is gonna aggravate me. Buckets, stay in inventory. So, I'll just get to the point where it's all full. Oh, actually, I probably don't even need to do that. Doing pretty well on its own right now. Actually, yeah, I will. I'll cut it. Alright, so it's full. Actually, I don't think it's full over there. I'm gonna go back in there and fix that. Open. Why does it look like that? I don't know why it looks like that. I guess we can fix that issue with doing a little bit of this. There we go. Yes, this is all not hollowed out. Because one, I'm too lazy to do all that stuff. So, obviously this is a little aquarium. That'll just be in the side of the mountain. I thought it looked cool, and it also breaks up just the constant rock face that is being displayed. So, and I'll have this to where, like, if I need to come in here and do some changes, the rocks I won't drown. Obviously. So just remove all this stuff. Put that there. Then we can close. Actually, we'll add a little cubby right here. It's whatever. You won't be able to see all this part. We'll wall off the top. At least there's like at least one layer of rock. There you go. All right. And we'll leave it there for some light. I don't think you'll be able to see that because you'll be on the other side of the glass. So we'll do that on both sides. So at least some light coming in. And I think it looks fine. Now, when I turn on the shaders. This, actually I haven't even seen what this looks like in shaders. How about we back up? Beep, 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 beep. See all that? See a thing and it's just blue in the darker brown. Mixing it up. So, when we turn on shaders, it looks a little bit more gloomy. But when we get closer, I'm pretty sure it will show its pizzazz. So, look at that. Looks empty. Very empty. But that's why we got seagrass. Well, look at that. Nope, we're going here. Add in the seagrass. Pretty sure bone meal makes grass a little bit taller. There we go. So, I'm pretty sure if I swim it... Nope, no, it doesn't have that issue. Okay, well that's fine. I think that's pretty much it, what we can do for seagrass. If I have... There we go. I'll add like a... Actually, we'll keep that there. We'll just have it to where it's like a tree growing in the background. And one near the door. There you go. So it's like the fish have somewhere to hide. Let's see how this looks from the outside. Bars? Question mark? Alright. That looks kind of weird. I'm pretty sure it's just because of the shaders, so... Let me change the shaders, see what happens. There you go. It looks way better. Kinda don't like how not deep it is. We'll add one little layer of... Oh. Didn't think about that. Luckily, this will be a temporary fix. Which, okay. I can come down here later and add light. There we go. Alright. Go back in here. Yoink. And ta-da! There we go. That looks way better. I mean, that's kind of like a weird square. I guess I could take that one away. Yeah, that's what I do. This is the point of being an autista. Take you away. Destroy you. Place you down. Then... There we go. Add some more. The whole point is to not see. Kinda. And there we go. So now we have a little enclosure. Obviously for our fat catfishes. So we have two large ones. I also caught an alligator gar, which won't go in there. Probably should have gone and caught a little baby one. We're gonna do that now. Can you breed catfish? Let me see. Cat DNA. Yes. Echolocator. That's for something. Does a catfish spawn egg? You might just have to just collect them. Also I got name tags, which you can craft. So I will change these guys' names to Cat of the Fish. Now this would simply just be so they don't despawn. My fear is that's what's gonna happen. So, release! Cat of the Fish. You, release! Cat of the Fish. And you! Oof! What the? You, get back in here. Oh my god, this stupid bucket crab's gonna piss me off. Alright, there you go. Oof, they just swim to the bottom. I might make it a little bit bigger. Now that I'm thinking about it. For the time being, out of the fish. Whoa. Excuse me, sir. I have to get your cousin out of the fish. Alright. How's it look? Yeah, those guys are huge. Alright, I definitely probably have to make this a little bit bigger. Or get smaller catfish. That is always an option. Put that in there. Yeah. These guys are huge. I didn't think about that. I guess I could have it continue over here. So like... I'll cut back to when it's better looking. Alright, so I'm back. Obviously I've added more space, as you can see. And decided to add this part over here. I'm only just going to do these two parts. I'll fix up some stuff later on. I'm just too lazy to do that right now. But let's see what it looks like in shaders. Whoa. There we go. I don't know why I got in the... I was going to fly, but that's what it looks like in shaders. And then let's back up and see what it looks like from far away. Beep, 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 beep. And there we go. That doesn't look that bad. I mean, I kind of like how this one was just the original, but I mean, just to add more POV to it. It looks fine. So let's add the fish. The cat of the fishes. We got big guy, medium guy, and big guy. Eventually I'll add one of the smaller ones. So let's get one here. So obviously I've added some light lanterns with the glass in a way, but fish. There you go. Fish. No. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay, he's fine. He's spawning into a wall. Oh, let me actually... No, I had him out. Place, you ding it. There you go. Whoa, bro, back up. Who's on low health? You are... Oh, but you're huge, so it's whatever. I guess I can add a campfire in here, but... It's whatever. And now, we have our catfish. So... hey, yo. Oh, they're doing the deed. Don't look. So I probably will add more. Mainly just smaller ones. I just wanted to show this little piece off because, well, why not? I think it looks cool. This mirror specifically. If they keep getting stuck over here, I'm probably going to destroy these leaves. Because I feel like that's probably what's causing the issue. Which, where's my water? My aqua. I'm going to shove all these in there. Nope, not what I meant to do. Also, I don't know if I added this in the time lapse, but that is there. I'm just literally just letting everything grow at the moment. So, before I add anything else. Also, this is my cause door, middle door. It blends in better with the mountain. Gotta make sure I close the door. You guys need to stop hiding in this corner. There you go. I don't know why they keep coming over here. Oh, I thought it was because of the currents, but no, that's not it. You're just being weirdos. So, we got 3 of them in there. Probably gonna fix that too. I didn't realize when I did it earlier, but just doing all this stuff is a lot to handiwork. So, I think it looks fine. And like I said, if I were to add any other fish other than catfish, they would eat. And then they get big. That's how they get big size. This is from the Alex mod. So, I think it looks cool. Just walk past, you're like, oh wait, what was that? Oh my god, some fat catfish. So, if you want to name these 3, I'll add 2 small ones. Which, you know what? I'll do that right now. We'll add 2 small ones. And we're back. Alright. I got 2 more. Let's go put these guys in. Actually, can I name these guys as well? No. I had to put the name tags on them. How many we got in there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So, we're gonna add 4 catfishes. I knew this is not part of the fossil and archaeology mod, but I think it looks cool. Like I said, this is kind of a park I want to make. So, 1, 2. There we go. I did kill one. I killed a big one to see what happened. Where are you guys at? Where's the babies? Cat of the fish? Cat of the fish. Alright, so the name tags are simply just so they don't despawn. So yeah, now we have a full aquarium. Catfish. So that's pretty snazzy in my opinion. Obviously this won't be the full of the video. I don't know how long it is because I haven't edited anything down yet. But yeah, just wanted to show that part. It's a little intermission of me building a catfish enclosure while I'm terraforming. But I will get back to terraforming and I'll update you on that. Alright. So, I don't know if I did a proper cut or not, but we're here. Not a lot's changed. I don't know why I added this. It just looks this way. So, just a quick update. Added lampposts, which is turning nighttime, so it's gonna be good. Because one, it was getting dark over here. This is a lamppost design I'm probably gonna run with, and this double one will be the one I do for double lighting. So, but as you can see here, I've started to build this. This is kind of what the inside looks right now. This is still a work in progress. I really don't know what I'm gonna do here. This is kind of gonna be a cafe. Eventually I'll get a cooking villager, slam him in here somewhere. Probably wall it off with glass so he can't escape. Also, Jerry did die. I'm pretty sure a zombie killed him. I killed a zombie when I was coming back home, and he didn't show up. So I think he's dead. But yeah, this is the plan. I don't know what to do here. I'll probably look for some inspiration online, some real buildings, because you can do that with Minecraft. But this is the goal. I might extend this out a little bit more, so it's like a little overhang. And then there might even be a little terrace out here so you can eat and look over the view. Which, now that I think about it, it's a good idea. Which I will do an outline for down there. And this will give the building dimension. So we'll start right here. I'll just build a little square for the time being. There you go. I'll do it better, but just right now, this will be the framework. And I'll put this down as well, just to show that's going to come out. Where's that? That was up here. I might download some more Macaw's mods, just so I can add actual furniture. I don't know. I might not do that, mainly just because, one, if you're good enough at building, you should be able to build your own furniture. It's just that this is such a small space, but I can make do. I'm Himothy. As you can see as well, I started the path. Yeah, the reason why I started with the volcanic brick, which I've also added this archway, which is just, this is a staple I like to do. I was gonna change with, which I still might actually do once we get different block. Like, this might be deep slate, but I mean, I use deep slate as a support block over there, so I don't want the blocks to intertwining. But was gonna do that with volcanic. I decided just to do this. Fix some of this terraforming so it slopes down. I like the lamps. It looks really good. So we'll go down here. Still haven't changed anything down here. I was about to say, where are my fish? Did they eat each other? Okay, never mind. I already know which one. I'm gonna name the big one, but you guys can name the little ones and the other ones in the comments down below. I'm naming him Goliath because as you can see, I took some of the blocks off. I need to figure out how to turn off particles. Let me get that out the way. So obviously I destroyed the back, and because it looked weird in my opinion. And that man Goliath, look at him, that chunky freak. He ate all the blocks. Like, I didn't know they did that. I knew they ate fish. I didn't know they ate blocks. He ate everything. He was like, woo, he was like a vacuum cleaner. So, I haven't really changed any of this stuff besides cut some of the stuff off to make it blend a little bit better. So, let's zoom out. It looks funny. But I do like how it looks. Like I said, the plan is to eventually get to the bottom and then start working down here as well. I do like the greenery. I might let some of that greenery right there hang over as well. It seems like it's kind of empty there, and I'll keep the pattern going in there. But now the dilemma is, since the whole purpose of it is like to feel as if there's no space not left behind. So this whole part, I feel like this is all well and dandy. Depending on how this is, like how this turns out. Actually, I can technically build like stairs and all that stuff. I could do something here. So it's like the cafe's up top as well. You have the view. Then the view down there. I'll probably put something here. I don't know what I want to put here. Because this is empty as well. We need to put something here. And I'm gonna start doing custom trees. I know I said I was gonna do at least one custom tree at the end of this episode, but today is Thursday for me. I have to be worked at Friday. I have to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Gosh. But I have to do my due diligence. So now the real question is, will it keep going down here and eventually just loop around and go this way, or will it loop around and go that way? Or could I do 2 paths and go that way? Oh, it's starting to rain. I kind of want to put a building right here. So like you have to go through a building. I need to do the research lab. So, and that might be the plan. I might do it where it's like a building. It's like a giant, like a funnel. Kind of like how the base is, but there's a dome on top. And then I can add like a fake spyglass that's aiming towards the stars. But you have to go through it. Jesus, look at all the zombies down there. I have so many good ideas from my previous world that I've already done. In the 12.2 version of this, there's a way where you can have it to where the fossils are in glass and you can step on them and they won't break the fossils. So it's like you're walking on a diorama. No one's, as far as I know, no one's done that. So I will do it and everyone will be like, whoa, and then they'll steal my idea because I'm amazing. But yeah, nothing's really changed so far besides the lamps, which I do like them. They're decently spaced out to where they're giving light, so that was kind of the goal. But I like how everything's coming together. I mean, it's funny. So I'm watching everyone else's playthrough. You know, while I'm talking, I might as well do some terraforming. So I'm watching everyone else's playthrough. I subscribed to a bunch of people already. I usually don't like subscribing to people I don't watch. Dang, look, there's a posse down there. I don't like subscribing to people I know I won't watch, but everyone's playthrough I do want to see. So I subscribe to people I usually don't subscribe to. Not saying because they're bad people, it's just I don't subscribe to people normally. I've obviously subscribed to a bunch of people, which, I mean, even if you're somebody who watches this, I probably subscribe to you if you're playing a Let's Play series, which I highly suggest. If you are playing a Let's Play series, please leave down in the comments below saying I'm doing a Let's Play series. I will gladly watch your stuff because I need to watch something while I'm doing stuff. It's just something that needs to happen. When I'm building in general, I can't play the game without some background noise. So if you want an extra subscriber, I am down for the count to watch you. So there's that. I said I was gonna terraform. I guess, yeah, I can start doing it. Well, so yes, I forgot what I was gonna do. I'm pretty sure I was gonna terraform and talk, but I was talking about Let's Play series and other people's Let's Play series. But then I finished my sentence, so technically there's no need to talk about it anymore. Just share down below. I have so much stuff in my inventory. I might actually add another. So, obviously playing through this, I'm adding more mods, which aren't in the mod pack. Which I will only. Why did I do that? I have a what's it called? Whatever. I have a mod pack. Jesus, words. I will not be updating the mod pack unless there's like a major update where it's like something happens and one of the mods don't work anymore. So like, let's say fossils and archaeology updates, and then, you know, to like, 1.13, I mean 1.19, and some of these 18 mods don't work. Obviously I would do an update in reference to that, but some of the mods, that would be the only reason why I would do that. The mods I've been adding in this playthrough, I'm not going to do a mod pack every time I add another mod. The whole point of it being on CurseForge is that you can add your own mods. I know it's kind of like grinding me, I guess, but it's like, I mean, that was my plan, to have it to where you guys can set it up, because I don't think, I know from some of the comments, some people do play with my mod pack. I haven't seen any YouTube series with my mod pack, which, I mean, I can care less if they have it or not, but it would be cool to see. I haven't seen anyone, I have seen people play it. So my siblings, it's only one sibling. My sister, I've seen her play it. Apparently my brother's friends played the mod pack, and he's been playing for a while, on that mod pack. So that's good. And it's pretty cool and snazzy. But I mean, obviously, I haven't seen anyone do a YouTube series on it. So I'm missing out on that department. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking. Let's think about something interesting, Mr. Nias. I don't know what's gonna go here. See, the fear, which, I mean, it's kind of stupid. Actually, no, it's valid. I have a life. The fear when it comes to building stuff, is that if it turns out ugly, it takes time to tear away. So I kind of have to bite the bullet sometimes when it comes to what I decide to build. So for instance, like this giant block. I mean, technically this looks kind of weird, but it's kind of growing on me. I might have it to where the dirt curves off at the edge, because that looks kind of weird. But I do like how it's kind of like a little arch that's being held up by this. But I mean, like, it'd be so easy if I was in creative. I mean, we're throwing that out. What did I threw my water out. No. So, there's so much that I can do. See, that looks weird. Need to bulk it up a little bit. There you go. Alright, that looks way better. And it will grow out. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, building. It's hard because if you build something ugly, then it takes time to, obviously replace it with something new. And time is very valuable to me. I'm a time man. So, I don't like wasting time a lot, because, I mean, time is valuable, especially when eventually you young kiddos, when you get a job. I say that aggressively. Whenever you decide to get a job, obviously your free time is not as free as you once thought it was. So, take time for granted sometimes. time for granted. Time. So, yoink. Actually, whatever goes in there goes in there. Organize. How did I? Okay, I forgot I went down there to pick it up. Organize. Drop. Organize. I swear. Didn't I have iron already? I don't. So it's just so much to do, so much to see. You know what I'm saying? Gravel and stone. Move these out the way. Gravel, polished, stone. Okay. So, but yeah, this is pretty much literally all I've been doing all day. Obviously, I've taken a break here and there. Because one, I don't want to tire myself out. Two, I had to make dinner. Which I had, chicken and beans, which sounds boring. That's a lot of protein. And your boys try to gain muscle, you know what I'm saying? Eat your proteins, kids. Eat your proteins. Eat your food. Also eat your vegetables. I didn't make any vegetables because I was too lazy. So, don't be like me. Don't be lazy. Eat your veggie tables. So, I know I could technically do a gradient where it's like the deeper it goes up and then becomes more transparent, as in like color wise. So like the darker gray goes up. But like I don't want to get time for that. We're trying to build something magnificent in the moment of right now. So I was about to pick gravel down like it was not gonna fall. You. See, now it's getting to the point where it's like too much of one thing is in one area. Polish. We'll do gravel. Then I don't know what I'm doing there. Destroy it all. It's just like that. This right here, that shouldn't be a thing. This right angle, so we need to get rid of that. So I will stone. Then this is too polished as well. That looks weird, so we destroy that. And this is technically too deep. There you go. Looks a little bit better. And this is supposed to be grass anyway. So, place this. We do have dirt. This. And then we'll change this to grass. Eventually it'll grow into grass. So, and that's just to give it a little bit of greenery. And obviously we have the greenery. We don't have the greenery. I lied to you. I'm a liar. Let's go get some shears. So, bone meal. We're literally just gonna destroy everything else that's not flowers. We'll keep some grass, but the goal is to, you know, get the flowers blooming. Flowers in there. We'll go over here too, because I think I've already put some down over here, but yeah, the more the merrier. And we'll just jump down here. Just adds a little bit more color to the mix. I was about to say, we're probably not going to get any color over here. It's a gamble when it comes to the flowers. There you go. Hello, sir. Did you like the flowers? Well, I don't like your attitude. I wish bone meal also continued the greenery. So it'd be like paint. And surprisingly, that's not in one of the new versions of Minecraft. So that's a missed opportunity. Dirt. Hello, sir. Would you like to go down that hole? You nerd. Thank you. Alright. We should also turn this into grass. Mink. And then this will slowly switch over to this gradient. Actually, that's gonna aggravate me. How about we not do that? Mink. I switched it to mink over. What is that? Someone see that? That wasn't just me. Oh, unless I'm tripping. But I am a little bit tired. We'll put that there. Ouch. Sir, I didn't mean to. We'll get more dirt. I can find dirt somewhere. For sure there's dirt in the spider bag. Spider bag! There is. Mink. There you go. And then it'll just be a gradient. Over there. I still have to wait for this guy to grow over here. How the fish is doing? There's Goliath. He's my favorite. Because he's fat. I was making fun of him the whole time when I was building. Look at the little babies. They're just small. They're not actually babies. I should probably continue that tree. But who cares? Look at Goliath. That hunk of monk. Monk? What is a monk? Like, he's a warrior. Should probably cut that out. Look at Goliath. That hunk of stuff. I'm surprised he ain't eaten the other dudes yet. Yeah, there we go. We should have greenery over here. Wait. Where's the leaves? There we go. And And I was about to say, I know we have more of these guys. Place these more around. We don't have to place torches and all that stuff because we have these guys. They'll hang off the roofs just to make it look better. I'm a torch lover at the end of the day, but there's, well, see, look, that's what I'm talking about. I could have made that block, but no, it wanted to place right there. There we go. So it's like leaching over here. Actually, that might be a little bit too much. There we go. We have 2 left. We'll go over here. We can even just place it down. Doesn't look that bad placed either. I want to show you. Alright. So, I mean, that's it so far, really. I know I didn't show this process of building, but it literally is nothing crazy. It's just a box. I replaced the red with the wood. Place the wood down. Place the wood up here. Place this red. Place this as calcite. Whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me get in the big plane. Big plane, helicopter, tricopter. It's all the same. And, turn off my HUD. Let's see what it looks like at night. Freeze frame. Oh my god, that looks so amazing. Well, maybe we need a little bit more light on the edge over here. Look at them. That looks so cool. I like it. I think it's coming together. I think it's pretty snazzy. I really like how it looks. Initially, I was like, it's really cool going back to watch my old videos, which I watch them just because I think I'm funny. What can I say? But just seeing the improvement of this, it was just only this, and then it became that. And technically, that's in episode 3. I mean, that's in episode 4, and this is episode 5. Like, all this was done in episode 5. Like, that's a lot of work that I did. Me! I was the one who did it. So, yeah, I think it looks pretty snazzy. Even the enemy likes it. He's trying. Wait, what does he have in his hand? Okay, if he's got a grass block, I kill any enemy with a grass block. He's got a dirt block in his hand, not a grass block, because if you kill him with the grass block in his hand, he drops it. So it's basically like a silk touch. I really like how this looks. This looks very beautiful. Once that finishes and I fix that whole situation, it'll look way better. But I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Also, might just continue this going down this way so we can go down that way. But we have many options, and even if we don't do that, eventually we can do it in the past. In the past, yes. Let's go into the past and change the stuff that happened then. We can do that stuff in the future. I did not look at him. Don't look at me, Enderman. But yeah, I like how it looks. That'll probably be it for this episode. Actually, you know what? Just for entertainment's sake, we'll do some fossils. And what I mean by that is we'll start. I put a catfish in there. It didn't do anything. We got a bunch of fossils. Put these in there. These are my building blocks. Building blocks. Mink, 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 mink. Building blocks. This used to be the dirt bag. So these are the dinosaurs we have at the moment and prehistoric creatures. We have the sturgeon, which I have gars and buckets, so we don't have to worry about these guys or making them. So we have Taco, which I realize why it's called Taco now. It has Taco in the name. My favorite, Pachyrhinosaurus, Samanthosaur, Stegosaur, Henotus, and these guys. I know Stegosaur has a new model. Majority of these things, I believe, have a new model. They're just fleshed out, and they definitely have new animation. So, how about we get some fossils going? And I probably should make another analyzer. That's what nerds would do. Screw it. We'll just show them in there. So, let's see what the situation is. Also, this is glowing in my hand, and it's reflecting off my armor. Talk about frame usage. Ink. I need to organize my inventory, and I need to make a storage place, and I need to make an actual farm. I guess we could do that next episode. Hello, sir Enderman. Have you met Steve? Actually, while we wait for that, let's go check out. Oh, the lag. Let's go check out Devani. That's her place or her name. Someone did comment. Stevie. No. At the moment. I'm still calling her Stefani in this episode, but Stevie was an option. Dang, every time I go over here, she's asleep. I think this is how big she gets. Where's my Dinopedia? It's nowhere to be found. Can I pick her up? You know what? Let me not do that, because I'm gonna pick her up and the world's gonna explode. She still has food. So that's good. Day 177. It's been 177 days, and this is my first dinosaur. I need to... Actually, I said I need to go mining. That's literally what we're doing over there. To get more of them. Obviously, if we get more of Prosteranosaurus, we're making those guys immediately. I don't have to worry about the zombie flesh to make the what's it called? The bio goo. Because, well, we have a zombie farm. So, Deinonychus. That was an old one. That's cool. Got Deinonychus. I definitely need to make a storage room. But this is like a really big room. Like, I want to do automatic sorting and everything. But that's gonna take so much time. I have so much time, and I want to do so much. Like, I want to get a cat this year. I want to do fish tanks. I have to cut the yard. I have to do taxes. There's so much I got, yeah, you. But it gives me stuff to talk about. Like, I mean, the goal with this series, this is kind of dark over here. I need to add lanterns. Is kind of be like a little podcast you can have in the background. And I did promise I was gonna do the custom trees. I didn't really promise. I said that was a goal. I probably did promise. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Apologize. Am I fast? What was that? That looks so weird. I don't know what that was about. What are we getting? Confuciusornis. That's a bird. Dang, that was all the fossils? So, I know the shale fossils do something, but I kind of forgot what they do. It might be like the time period of fossils, like these are older, so I might get bugs. I don't know. Put all the new stuff there, it's further away. So, I don't know. I know this is for the Scarab Gem, which I haven't found one yet. So, that's, I guess, good. The only reason why I say that's good is because, one, it would suck if I found it with you guys not there. And look what you can do with the amber. Oh, I guess that's kind of like a decoration piece. Which, speaking of decoration piece, I did add the mod where it adds different decoration blocks. So I guess I gotta figure out how to make some of this stuff. Hourglass, we can make that now. While we look. While we wait. Glass. You change your mind. Let me stop. Hourglass, where are you? There you go. How does this look? I'll put her down. It has no sand in it. Do I gotta put sand in it? Let's find out. I'm like, what's firing up over here? It's the stove. It does. Put sand in it. Can I put different sand in it? Is it what's going on? Are we burning something? Like, what's going on? That's kind of lame. Can we put different sand, like orange sand? Or is it still the same sand? And why do I coincidentally have only one of each sand? It does. That's pretty snazzy. Alright. Once this finishes, I'll delete the game. We're deleting the game. Alright, let's see what else we got. I wasn't wrong. They do give me bugs. I don't know what that is, but he's looking at me weird. Meganura, the thing that fought Godzilla. Oh, new creature? It's an old creature. Hello, Mr. Cow. You're not Mr. Mocking Cow, because I don't know where he is. He's not in my world, he's in Poet's world. We can't rob him. Where's Jerry, though? I know y'all saw him die, and no one said a word. Fossils. This thing takes forever. What do you think, Steve? Steve. There you go. Steve! I should probably move him over there. That's what I'm gonna do. Steve is no longer cooking. I'm probably gonna do this for each enclosure. But I'm gonna have it to where their actual counterpart is this is temporary. Their actual skeleton fossil will be right next to them. It's not to creep them out. Don't look. I think it'd just be a cool thing. You'd be like, hey, look, this is the creature, and this is the fossil. So I'll replace that with something else. That's how big she gets. Well, this is Steve. Eventually, we'll get a real Steve, I swear. So Steve is now with her love. Well, now his love. That's her love. No one's cooking it up in the kitchen anymore. Big sads in the chat. Alright. We got a slush. We get the last one. What will it be? Will it be a T-Rex? No, it won't. You know why? Because you won't get T-Rexes from jail fossils. I know this. We do have... What the... Let's put you in there. Put you in there. Put you... over here. We do have these guys, so mink. I guess I can start repairing this. We'll repair you, and in the next episode, you'll be surprised, because I definitely will forget. So we got 2 Dimetrodon stuff. Let's see if we get Dimetrodon. Which, do we have Dimetrodon DNA? No, we do not. I'll have to look up what a Dimetrodon environment looked like. It was probably sandy and rock, too. So, which I realized I didn't add any rocks to. Dang, you got none. They don't like Dimetrodon. So we don't need that. Well, that'll probably be it for this episode. Like I said, it's a filler episode, so it might have a cool thumbnail. It might not. Let me turn myself around. So that's pretty much it. Hope you like and subscribe for more content like this. I do like the improvements that I've done. I think we're getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It does kind of feel flat at the moment. Like there's nothing like towering. That's why I feel like next episode will probably be actually buildings episode. So stay tuned for that stuff. We'll say hi to Stefani. That's what I'm naming her at the moment. Till we get an actual name. Everyone's got to vote. No one votes. It's what I name her. Hello, Stefani. Can I pick you up? Oh, I can. How does it look in my hand? Oh, she's dead. Oh, she didn't let me pick her up. Shall we? Now she's running away. She doesn't love me. Children, am I right? Well, let me sit down and talk to you like a man. Can I sit down? Sit down? There we go. All right. Well, like I said, thank you for watching. I will see you in the future, and have a majestic day.